Pizza spinning is a long venerated art that has been part and parcel of the serious pizzaiolo skill set for creating an authentic hand-tossed pie. Since the turn of the millennium, that art has been growing, stepping out of the pizzeria and onto the stage to create an internationally acclaimed sporting event. From showing off their skills on the streets of New York in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade,
This 10-year-old U.S. pizza team promotes the talent and camaraderie of the pizza industry. Directors Steve and Linda Green and
to the world's biggest news stages,
Pizza to go is one thing, but this is pizza to go-go.
these athletes dizzied audiences from Parma, Italy, to cities across the United States. Over a series of qualifying events, competitors participated in several acrobatic categories, including freestyle acrobatics, fastest pie maker, and largest dough stretch. 2 freestyle winners earned a trip to London to represent the USA, competing against some of the best spinners in the world. Well, hello and welcome to the International Acrobatic Pizza Spinning Championships at the European Pizza and Pasta Show in London. I'm your host, Brian Hernandez of the US Pizza Team and PMQ Pizza Magazine. I'm joined today by Chris Green, also of PMQ Pizza Magazine. Why don't you say hello to the world there, Chris?
Hey, and former US Pizza Team trainer, Brian, what an absolute pleasure it is to be here. The competition absolutely stacked, my man.
And now let's meet our judges. First, we have Dan Leicu from Romania. Dan is a veteran spinner and has won numerous acrobatic titles, including World Champ in 2012 at the World Pizza Championships in Salsa Maggiore, Italy.
So, hi everyone, my name is Dan Leicu. I'm coming from Romania. In 2012, I won the Pizza World Championship in the acrobatic individual.
Judge number 2 is Jamie Culliton from the USA. Jamie is the athletic coach for the United States Pizza Team, and he's won numerous awards in culinary and pizza acrobatics, including World Champion with the United States Pizza Team Team Routine in 2012, and again in individual freestyle acrobatics in 2016 at the World Pizza Championships. Jamie has also been a trainer, commentator, and judge in pizza sports since their beginning.
Hi, I'm Jamie Culliton. I'm the 2016 World Champion Freestyle Pizza Acrobat. I'm excited to see what these guys have to offer.
And finally, we have Juan Hermosillo from Mexico. Juan is the founder of the Online Pizza Freestyle Battle, and he's also a decorated and award-winning pizza spinner as well. You may even recognize Juan from those Visa commercials a while back.
Hello guys, my name is Juan Hermosillo. I'm the founder of the Online Pizza Freestyle Battle. I'm also a pizza spinner. I've been a champion multiple times.
Now it's time to meet our competitors. First up, we have Tara Hatton of Andolini's Pizzeria in Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA. Tara has won numerous awards in freestyle acrobatics, the most recent of those being the first place medals in both the World Pizza Games in Las Vegas and the Spring Acrobatic Trials at the SoFo Food Show in Cincinnati. She's excited to take part in her first international spinning competition abroad and bring home some precious metal for the US of A. Nice smile on her face. She looks like she's having a good time already.
Yeah, right away you see the confidence coming out of Tara Hatton. She just beelines for the front of the crowd right there. And she's aggressive. She's coming out and she's fast.
Fast hand work, reminiscent of Gemignani.
She's very quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Oh, she got that one. Looked like it was going to be dropped, but she pulled it out.
That wasn't close to me. I thought she was going to drop that. That was my measure. Back to the table, doing 2 doughs now.
That's early for 2 doughs, isn't it, though?
You know, the doughs aren't particularly big. A little bit dangerous right now doing too much stuff with the doughs at that size. So you kind of dropped it right there. It's tough.
Yeah, a couple drops, but there we go. Oh, now she getting comfortable.
You're getting on the table now. We haven't seen this yet. And, you know, the audience notices this stuff. Now, actually on the table at this point. And
luckily, the pizza competition was done after that.
Yeah,
there you go.
Look at it, absolutely kicks all that flour everywhere. It's still coming down. That was incredible. That was intense.
She brought in engaged the crowd again, did a big theatrical moment.
Yeah, the crowd absolutely loving that.
So the dough is still pretty small, is it? She's getting rid of it early. I mean, I don't see them getting too big. I think it's maybe because she's later in the day and their dough's been sitting out longer than some of the other people, or?
You know what? A lot of the guys, you'll see them working the table a little bit more, and she could have maybe done that more. Mm-hmm. But I think that takes away from the crowd involvement. So she's getting excellent crowd involvement points for not spending too much time back there.
Oh, and she pulls that up. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Applause from Dan Leicu.
That's awesome. So let's go with the votes. My vote for Tara is this one.
42.
A lot of drops, ton of drops. Not a real high difficulty as far as any of the tricks went. I'd give her a 26.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. It's the best girl I've ever seen. She's pretty fast. She's pretty smooth. So far I think she's been more smooth than other guys. Or just a little bit of changing the tricks. Having a little bit of a trouble. But that Superman thing just came out a beauty, man.
So she was a 38, right?
Yes.
So okay, Tara Hatton gets 106 right there. So I mean, it's not a terrible score. I honestly thought she would have been scored a little bit higher. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, she does radiate a natural energy, and you would, feel that would merit a higher score. I guess at the end of the day, the difficulty levels weren't, as high as perhaps some of the other competitors. But her stage presence was off the chart. So I think that's kind of why it does feel like the score should be a little bit higher.
Okay. Of course, judges are allowed their opinions. That's why they're judges. So without further ado, we want to move on to our competitor representing France. Quentin Soisson of Pizzeria Les Golden in Le Puy-en-Velay, France, has been a pizzaiolo for 8 years. He recently delved into the world of pizza acrobatics over the last year, and he's already placed in numerous competitions. Quentin grabbed 7th in his first pizza event in Pizza in April 2019 and rocketed up to 4th at the European Acrobatic Pizza Championships in September of 2019.
A young buck in this sport, right, Brian? You said he's only actually been throwing dough for around a year, yet he's got 4th in one of these major competitions. Excited to see how it plays out here.
Good music choice.
Yeah, the tempo is not so fast, but an absolute classic. It's all over the radio right now. You can tell that he's really kind of vibing to the music. Got a good natural swagger for only throwing dough for a year. Get him go.
Some good physicality right there, almost doing one-arm push-ups.
Yeah, he's a pretty wiry guy. It looks like he's got some upper body strength. He can pull that off. Pretty impressed at this. Now that's tough right there. You got to really be flexible to get that going. Going under the leg here. He continues to roll here, and his dough is getting bigger. And he looks like he's kind of upping the difficulty level here.
Well, that is his first dough still, so he's been going with it for quite a bit. They only have 3-minute routines, so he's looking at about 1/3 already. Well, I don't know if that one hit the ground. It looked like he might have grabbed it. Might have been a save. Judges have the intense look on their face. They're, Jamie Colton, he was impressed a little bit right there. That's nice.
Whenever you get a nod from Jamie, that's definitely a good thing.
nice move, upped it to 2 does.
It's apparent he's been at it for not too long, but he's obviously got a tremendous work ethic to even delve into doing 2 does this early in his career. Failed on that one right there. That's a tough one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Quentin Sauret of Puy-en-Velay.
I can see he has a good spirit doing tricks. So my vote for Quentin, it's 34.
I'm going to say he was pretty good. He's pretty good. He seems like a beginner. He's still not confident enough to really go with the moves, but he seems to know a lot of the moves. And he seems to be, it seems like he's practiced a lot of the moves, but he needs to be a lot more confident as far as pulling it off without, he just looked nervous. He looked very nervous. So I gave him a 32. I thought he did a pretty good job.
He was having a little bit of a problem with the shapes of the dough. The music was a bit slow. He was not into a nice rhythm with the music. Out of all the scoring, I'm gonna give him a 35.
All right, well, there we have it. 34, 32, 35 from our 3 professional judges, people who know what they're looking for.
I think that's 101 total points. I think that's a fair assessment by the judges. They're not giving out party favors here. They are going to be honest, and that's why I'm so excited that we have this judging panel right here.
Now we have our 3rd competitor. Michael Reyes-Casanova of Hearth Wood-Fired Cuisine, Virginia Beach, Virginia, in the USA, is no newcomer to the game of pizza acrobatics. Having received first place accolades in events from fastest pie maker, largest dough stretch, and even fastest box folder, Casanova is riding his most recent first place win in freestyle acrobatics to jolly old England. Winning his place at the Summer Acrobatic Trials in Haverhill, Massachusetts, Casanova is ready for his 3rd appearance on the international spinning stage.
Look, right off the bat, Michael Reyes-Casanova just captivating the audience. It's clear he's done this before.
A little smile by Dan Leicu there. He liked what he saw. Jamie's nodding his head.
Well, Jamie's completely into it. This is a big part of it. Crowd involvement is huge, and he is demanding the crowd's attention right now. It is somewhat of a commitment to try to get the crowd to clap with you. They'll do it for a little bit, but it doesn't matter, though. Michael Reyes-Casanova, look how smooth he is with that dough right there. There's a beautiful down the shoulder, kind of cross it in front and over the shoulder. Absolutely. He's so smooth. I mean, it looks like he's been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
But he's probably put 20 years of practice into the amount of time he has been practicing. So dedicated with this.
Every chance, trying to get them involved. He's taking that one larger. Hopefully getting the blossom. Is that what you guys call it? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to add a little bit of dough there in the middle. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's usually sandwich it, but he was close even without that extra dough.
Yeah. Well, he's so good. Really smooth and down the shoulder as well. Unfortunately, kind of has to prep his dough a little bit, so it turns away from the audience there.
Right.
But back with his 2. This is mesmerizing for Michael Reyes-Casanova. You can get caught just staring at this beautiful array. Oh, the double down the shoulder, incredible. So difficult.
See, there's the strategically placed dough up in the audience too. So.
And he's coming out with some difficult moves too. Look at that one right there. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
He's not afraid. He's not afraid to try the hard ones.
There's a little juggling, but not juggling, still spinning. That was pretty impressive across the front and behind the back. I like that.
Awesome drop
right there. It was. Yep. Yeah. That was, I think, one of the first. I think.
See, that's a make or break moment right there because it's such a big trick. And if you nail it, the momentum is yours. But you don't. I mean, it hurts you.
Yeah. And that can, like I said, get you out of the game right there. You don't dwell on it. It doesn't look like it, though. He's concentrating, but he's got a smile.
Oh, yeah, he's back. and he's absolutely mesmerizing when you look at these maneuvers he's doing.
Oh, and there was a break right in the song. He was waiting for that.
Yeah, he got his momentum back for sure. Oh, look at that one right there. Sky high, double over the shoulder one more time. Absolutely incredible.
And you don't necessarily need an actual routine. Just know where the breaks are in the song and have your power moves ready to go at those points. The rest can kind of be improv, but you still have to practice it so you can get it kind of the same routine over and over again. Oh, there you go. What's that move called, Chris?
Was it the handstand?
Well, just a handstand. Okay, I thought it had a super duper name, but
I feel like Juan Hermosillo pioneered it.
Everybody's been working on it. I see that quite a bit. It's very physical, very, very, very physical.
Continuous improvement. Yeah, just a bit more contact with the public, and will be perfect. So my vote for Michael is this one.
He killed it. Casanova nailed it. I mean, the song choice was excellent. The crowd was into it. He made sure the crowd was into it. That's super important. I mean, as far as he nailed some big time power moves, he nailed some big combos. He had some difficult tricks in there. The one thing I'll critique is, he had a couple some moments there that were like kind of down and slow a little bit, where he was kind of slapping the dough and getting ready. But when he turned it on. 42 is what I gave him. 42.
Wow. Did you see one of the things he just pulled off in a real competition? He did that double sky high. You know, that thing, it's a very difficult to synchronize, especially to do it with real though. He was on point on a lot of the moves. So this is my score for Michael Casanova, 47.5.
That's 131.5 for Michael Reyes-Casanova.
Wow.
It looks like he just raised the bar there on that. 131.5 official score from our judges. Maybe it's giving the judges a run for their money at this point. What do you think?
Going to be tough to beat.
Beautiful thing about this is we still have two very talented competitors coming up. Our next competitor, Dario Viola of Pizzeria Culliton and the London International Pizza School, has wowed audiences for years at events and trade shows, not only with his pizza making skills, but his quick and eye-catching pizza acrobatics. Viola will be representing the home team for the United Kingdom, with hopes to bring home the gold for the Queen.
Look at that natural swagger coming from Dario right there. I love the song too. It's very Italian, and I feel like it's the right song.
Early drop out of the gate. Hopefully he doesn't dwell on it. Just keep moving on.
He does seem to have the same demeanor, but that's rough. Yeah, early on there.
Sometimes that early drop can just set you in a frame of mind that might mess with the rest of your game, but something impressive across the shoulder, backwards. I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad. I like his dough, though.
Yeah.
It's obvious that he usually deals with, making pizzas, and the dough's beautiful. It's big. He's doing a lot of tricks with it. You know, I do like his natural demeanor. It doesn't look like he's got necessarily a choreographed routine. He's just kind of going out with some of his, tried and true moves. That's a good one. That's a classic. Under the legs. He's going to try the behind the back. Look at that. Nailed the behind the back there on the crowd. That was beautiful. Now he's up back to the table. And the music's starting to pick up. Dario's one of those spin to the music type of spinners where the music picks up. You can see Dario kind of pick his momentum up. And he's obviously feeling the music at this point, getting into two doughs now.
And that's what I was mentioning earlier, is just have a natural crescendo in the music, somewhere to go to, so it's not just monotone throughout the whole thing, something to build to.
Absolutely, yeah, it's very natural to react to the music. And I think he picked a great song. It's a classic song, and he's really getting into it now. The momentum's definitely shifting.
Yeah. I think he was ready to let that one go, but he's like, nope. And then last second choice, he said to hold on to it.
Yep, some controlled chaos coming from Dario Viola there. Definitely holding it together. But it's easy to get excited when you got the crowd, and look at that costly drop right there.
Yeah.
more communication with the people, you know, not with themselves. I mean, to offer the entertainment to the others. I know it's not easy to play with the pizza dough, you know, because that one is spinning, it's deforming, breaking, things like that. So my score for Dario is this one.
To me, it was pretty clear he didn't really put a routine together. He just picked a song and tossed pizza dough to it, which was, you know, it's fine, but not in a major competition. I gave him a 22.
I'm what's the this boxing referee used to say? I'm firm, but I'm fair. This is my score for him. It's a 33.
All right. So coming out of the gate there, that was I don't know. I thought we liked it a little more than they did. You know, again, firm but fair. So we're looking at an 88 for Dario.
You know,
Right.
not a lot of power moves there. But overall, I mean, it's obvious he works with dough on a regular basis. Maybe just got a little bit nervous.
In our final competitor today, Mr. Jerome Falco of Falco Pizza in Mimizan, France. Jerome has won a litany of awards, including several first-place medals. Falco has also placed in competition in Italy, Las Vegas, Disneyland Paris, and even online pizza freestyle battles through Facebook. Falco is a tested veteran in the world of pizza spinning and views his chances of winning gold as définitivement oui, which in French means absolutely yes. I'm seeing some looks on the judges' faces. They're getting excited to be in the position right now.
Yeah, they know talent when they see it for sure. And coming off very, very smooth off the bat. It's a nice song choice too. Very, very dramatic.
Yes.
You can feel the tension right now.
Fast, smooth dough growth. Look at the size of that dough, and he's doing a bicycle with it at the end. And it was still round by the time he was done with it. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it's apparent Jerome's been doing this a tremendously long time. You don't get that smooth overnight. And he's on to 2 doughs now. And just as smooth with 2 as he was with 1 now. I like how he's spacing out to the audience here. Stage presence is excellent. Does have a small hole there, but continues to work with it a little bit, and then back to the table. Love the classic around the head right there, and nailed that one. And it's just a great fluidity.
Yeah.
Jerome Falco.
Well, and the speed too, is like you said, sometimes if you get speed, you sacrifice that fluidity, and it looks jolty and jerky. But no, definitely smooth. Oh, no spin across the shoulder. He's having a good time. People feel it.
And it looks like a near perfect routine at this stage. I can't say that I've seen it drop on my end.
No, he's got a couple holes, but he managed them and he never dropped them. He got rid of them, so I mean that doesn't count. But he did his best to work with them until he had to let him go. Some juggling here now.
Yeah, onto the juggling. It is a bit of a controversial move just because he's not perpendicular, or he is perpendicular. He's not parallel to the ground.
Yeah, not horizontal there. No, I agreed. It's not spinning at this point as much as it is just still juggling, which in itself is still great talent. But
oh, sure. But he's not just juggling. There's no behind the back here, and he's good. You still have to adapt to the dough. I mean, he's not holding wings or anything like that.
Well, he was able to take that controversial move and adapt it to where it isn't. It's less controversial and still, very talent-based.
He did a lot of progresses, and he's determined to stay there to win. I can see that, and this is my vote for Jerome.
Jerome Falco, always clean, always a great routine, definitely practiced. He always makes sure that he knows exactly what he's doing. So I gave Jerome a 40.
I mean, he was flawless. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not a big fan of a three though juggling. I don't find it that hard. If you juggle with a proper pizza spinning technique, it's so difficult. They will give you probably a perfect 10, or maybe we could have, I don't know, like an 11. But this is my score for Jerome Falco, 46.
That brings his total up to 130. So, talk about a close event. Michael Reyes-Casanova eked out the win by 1.5 points.
Oh, man.
1.5 points, and Tara came in third with 106. And I loved her routine. Very energetic, like you said. Made you smile, made you feel like she wanted to be there. And then obviously Quentin and Dario coming in, Quentin just being kind of his first few competitions. I mean, they put up a great fight, but I mean, well, what do you think about that? What do you think about that win and just the kind of how close it was there?
I'm happy. I'm happy it was close. And you know what? I'm glad that Michael Reyes-Casanova pulled it out because he went for it. He went for those really, really hard tricks. He dropped it occasionally, but he also nailed it a few times. And Jerome Falco was super smooth. But I would argue that maybe he played a little bit conservatively. And had he gone for it in the manner that Michael Reyes-Casanova did, perhaps it would have been a different outcome. I mean, I get that there were no drops, but Michael Reyes-Casanova, he as I mentioned, he went for it and he captivated the audience. I was in. I was all in, but I also enjoyed Jerome Falco's. And as you said, Tara Hatton also had a high energy performance. I have no objections to the to who made the podium. Sure.
Well, and I mean, it could have been just as much as one little thing, minute detail that Jerome did that would have put him 0.5 over the top. It's a great skill that these guys have. It's nothing that I can do. I sit in awe of their talent and their physicality. And they're doing a lot to bring notice to this sport. A lot of these guys appeared on our ESPN Ocho when we televised it back at the winter of last year, beginning of 2019. So I couldn't be happier. I think it was close. I definitely don't want to be sitting in that judge's seat for sure, because it's really difficult. I don't know which way I would have swung there. I really don't, between Tara, Jerome, and Casanova. So we do want to, at this point, extend our heartfelt congratulations to the International Acrobatic Pizza Spinning Champion, Michael Reyes-Casanova of Hearth Wood-Fired Cuisine in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Pizza TV for the International European Pizza Spinning Championships. We hope to see you guys next time. And until then, stay safe and stay sane.